Hello everyone, welcome to Roma Theory. Di Marzio yesterday evening has said that Roma have started talks with Atalanta to sign Duvan Zapata, Colombian striker. If you're intrigued by him, if you think he could be the striker, the experienced striker which Mourinho and Roma need, smash the like button and let's get into this video. I want to talk about this. And then I want to talk about something which is nothing to do with the transfer window, but has to be talked about. And I'm speaking about the increase in stadium ticket prices. And I've got something to say over there. But let's start with the juice. Duvan Zapata. Everybody here will have 1,000 different opinions on him. Just like every Roma fan has 1,000 different opinions on him. The second Di Marzio launched the rumor yesterday, I opened the comment section of the Instagram post and there were 20% of Roma fans saying he's a beast, 30% of Roma fans saying he is a dead player, 40% of Roma fans saying that he can be useful but very injury prone. It's that type of a signing which kind of gives the fans a lot of various different opinions. My opinion on this is very, very simple. He is a Serie A proven player. And again, it would be wrong for us not to say this. He is a striker which knows how to score goals. And he is a striker which, in my opinion, can come very handy to Jose's characteristics. Because he's a physical beast. Now, I'd also argue, now that Lukaku is not in this league anymore, Zapata is the most physical striker in this league. So, in terms of physique, he is a fucking beast. And all of that. I think this is a signing which, if it's studied well, and if maybe we develop some time, and we can dedicate some time to actually having some accurate medical checkups to see that he's not that injury prone, this could be a win, in my opinion. Because I think if everything goes to plan, this is a player which Jose will love in terms of characteristics. Again, the big question marks of every fan, of every person who will be watching this video, me included, is his fitness. He has been very injured this last season. And the big question which pops up in our mind is, why do we complain about injuries and say that we always have injury crises if we sign these players? And that's a very good question. But I will also say that, yes, this past season he's been injured, but this past season has been his only injury-prone season. In the past seasons, you look at his stats, in every single year, he reached double figures when it comes to goals scored, and he almost reached the double figures in assists provided in almost every season. So, you see, the statistics, apart from last year, show that he's an animal. He's an absolute animal in this tournament, in this league. He knows this league really well. And one of the reasons why I will argue that last season he's been very injured is the same argument I made yesterday with Luis Muriel. Him and Zapata, Muriel and Zapata, are two players which have been under Gasperini's regime for at least 7 years now. Cycles end, Gasperini stays, but he needs new cycles because he's exhausted these players. And if you exhaust all of these players, obviously they're going to get more injured. So, regardless of whether it will be Muriel, Zapata or nobody, these are players which need new experiences. I will also say this thing. Zapata, in my opinion, is better than signing Arnautovic, 100%. First of all, he's younger. Second of all, yes, he's injury prone, but he's less injury prone than Arnautovic. I think it's better than Arnautovic. I think in a package of a potential Zapata and Marcos Leonardo, I'd be happy, and I'm not complaining. If we can start the season with having both a package of Marcos Leonardo, the young guy, Zapata, the experienced guy, who will compete with Belotti, who hopefully will have a successful season, waiting for Tammy coming back, I think that's, it could always be better, but with the budget we have, I'm not complaining. He's a player which I'm intrigued by. I'm curious to see how he can play with us. Because let me say one thing. If we get his fitness back going, just like we did with a potential Chris Smalling, Duvan Zapata after Osimhen is the best striker in the league. Full stop. This is a statement. After Osimhen, if we get his fitness back, Zapata is the best striker in the league. In his prime, Zapata was one of the best strikers in Europe, in my opinion. Call me crazy, and I'm not just saying these things because he's linked with us and we've started talks with him. I've always been a big fan. It's just this last season which gives me question marks. If this past season he had scored more goals, this would have been a massive yes for me. But again, I'd rather take him than Arnautovic. I'd rather take him than many of the strikers that we've been linked with. And if we get his fitness back and he gets back to his prime, Zapata's 10 times better. He's a 10 times better player than Alvaro Morata. So, again, as of now, if we also get Marcos Leonardo, I would get Zapata. If we only get one, no. Speaking about Marcos Leonardo, he has refused to take part of training sessions today and has asked Santos to be sold. He's pushing for this move. Hopefully it will happen. But yeah, I mean, this is Zapata. If you have any questions, if you have any opinions, let me know if you prefer him over Muriel or Muriel over him or him over Arnautovic. Morata's not going to happen anymore, and we've understood that last week. So now we got to search up for new names, and I think he could be one of the best. So let me know what you think. Now, the last thing which I want to talk about is this increase in prices. Now, in Italy, stadiums are basically separated by tribune and curve. Curva Sud is Roma's location, and Curva Nord is Lazio's location. It's a tradition. And normally, the heritage, the tradition says that the tribune are for more wealthy people and the curve are for more, not poorer, but people who don't want to spend too much money. I'm not going to call them poor, because I've seen a lot of friends going there. But let's say not wealthy people. Not rich people. The Fredkins have hired the prices of the curve to around 70 euros. And this is unacceptable. Because the curve are places which shouldn't be expensive. In Italy, we say popolari. Settori popolari per gente popolare. Popolare means from the outskirts of the city, from the peripheries of the city, if that's a word. And the Fredkins have all my, I'm backing them, because as I've said many times, for the first time ever, I am seeing a project, and you got to give credits to them, appointing Jose, buying Dybala, and all of that. And the fans are liking how the Fredkins are ruling and guiding this team. But they have to be careful, because fairy tales don't last forever. Because the second they start doing these things, tensions with fans are going to increase. And all that love that the fans gave to them is going to vanish away. They did this. They had this inflation in prices because I feel like they want to get us used to the prices of when the private stadium gets built. Because obviously in a private stadium, which is the aim that we're building against, prices are going to be higher. And they are definitely making us aware about this. But some fans don't like this. Again, I'm not part of this, because my tickets, I never buy them in Curva. I never buy them in the kurva sud because you kind of give them to the ultras. You know, you give them, you let them have those seats in terms of respect. So I never sit there. So this topic doesn't regard me, but it regards a lot of people, a lot of Roma fans, which don't have the fortune of spending a lot of money to assist their team at the stadium. And they have to be careful, because if they do too much of this relationship is going to eventually break between the fans and the owners. You know, they started off really, really well, the Fredkins. In these last few months, they've done a few things which the fans aren't massively happy about. But things can change. And faithfully, according to our positive mind, things will change. But yeah, I'm going to catch you later tonight. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Duvan ZAPATA. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, click all of that down below. Share the link of this channel with your families and friends. We're getting closer to 9,000 subscribers. Smash the red button. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Simo.